Crypto. Now is the time to invest in your future. We are giving you a chance to obtain a lifetime membership to Token Metrics' AI research platform that puts machine learning together with human analysts. September 10th is the day. Mark it on your calendar. Get involved now while ETH is still reasonably priced. There will be an exclusive alpha group in the Astrobot Discord. That, as you can tell, is only available to Astrobot NFT holders. There will be spectacular airdrops like what we saw in Azuki earlier this year at NFT LA. Get on the white list now. Join the Astrobot Society Discord and follow at Astrobot Society on Twitter to get the link where you can mint an Astrobot. Live. This is the Market Update Astrobot Mint Edition. I'm your host, Bill Noble. This show is brought to you by Astrobot Society. If you need a roadmap in crypto, you have tuned in to the exact show at the exact right time. Subscribe to this channel, turn on alerts so you know when we're going live all throughout the sale of the Astrobots over the next couple days, right? And then we will continue to bring alpha in the Astrobot Discord and the market update. So let's welcome who's on the stream. Bull Runner, welcome. First on the stream, Ali from London, right? Our friends overseas. Okay, Israr, Richard Berry, Fuel Man 911. Okay, Crypto Lion says, when Lambo? You know what? I finally have something that's going to maybe get you to Lambo land. But that's, of course, going to be revealed in the Astrobot Discord. Not playing around. All right? MMC John, when is mint whitelist? You got to be on the whitelist already. They are going to start minting soon. How soon? 10 minutes. Okay, so we got the most exciting 10 minutes in television. Crypto Lion, Iron Allen, okay? Switzerland is here, all right? Steve G says, good morning, LFG. Could not have said it better, okay? BC, ready to go. Will there be a pullback first? We will get into that. Probably, maybe. Greensboro, North Carolina, Arizona. When bottom? I think we've seen that. Tomorrow is the Lambo. We have Paris here. Okay, Daniel, appreciate that love. Okay, Cadets ready for morning alpha. So pumped for the mint, California, Birmingham, England, and our friends from Belgium. All right, how much is mint price? Okay, the mint price is 0.35. That's for the whitelist. That is full. Okay, the wait list is 0.4, and the public sale at 8 p.m. Eastern, okay, is 0.45. So let me share. Let's share that so you can see it. Okay, so I'm bringing up the PowerPoint now. Okay, here it is, folks. Ready? We got 10 minutes to go. Do it. Lots of reasons to buy an Astrobot. Lifetime subscription to Token Metrics AI platform. Nothing works better when our AI is working, right? When our AI is cranking out all kinds of recommendations, indices, trend following. It got you on this huge Cosmos rally. I'll have that. Right? The AI engine is only going to get better, right? Ian Boline is famous for it. All right. He got featured in the Wall Street Journal by using IBM Watson to pick his March Madness bracket. Okay. Where do you think Astrobot, where do you think Token Metrics AI is going to be between, say, the Ethereum triple halving, which is in a couple days, and the next Bitcoin halving, right? Make a long-term investment in research. And if that's not compelling enough, there will be an exclusive Astrobot Discord with a Wall Street style morning meeting, right? With like the deluxe alpha given to you right away in the morning quickly. And I got a hidden gem for the opening week of that Discord. Oh, yeah. So first I had Zcash. Now I got opening week. You're going to like it. Okay, whitelist in 10 minutes, right? It'll go on for 4 hours. Okay. All right, let's get the prices up. Whitelist 0.35. Okay, 0.35 ETH, right? 0.4 for the wait list. Okay, you can mint up to 3 per wallet. All right, now let's bring up the screen for the countdown. Okay, and we will be doing the market update today. Okay, we got 6 minutes. Let's go over the value proposition. Token metrics, Pioneer AI, small cap gems, crypto ranking. Analysts that help use that AI to deliver work to you. Real research, art, science fiction, which we'll get into. And opening week, a hidden gem, a low cap gem. Okay. Not to mention a chance at major giveaways and an unfolding science fiction story that you never know could take on a life of its own. When I read the Astrobot story, it reminds me of the first Star Wars, right? It's a basic story. It's good versus evil, right? But in the end, today, tomorrow, next year, as you join the community, this is something I haven't talked about very much. As you join the community, right? Do you want to be in like the Star Wars of crypto? Do you want to be an original owner? Because this isn't just the first Astrobot NFT. It's not the first cool thing that you're going to get with an Astrobot NFT, right? Token Metrics is only going to do more, bigger things. So think about it. It's Star Wars. It's 1977. You ever hear them say on crypto Twitter, we are so early? You are early. As a matter of fact, you're 5 minutes early. Ethereum is at 1,700. So now we are inside 4 minutes. Let me ask you something. Will your children ask you what it was like to buy an NFT when no one wanted an NFT when ETH was at 1,700? You ever hear the Bitcoin crowd talking about, hey, remember when Bitcoin was at 100? Or remember when I was worried about taking profits in ETH at 100 or 200 because I was worried about whatever? You got 4 minutes to decide. Do I believe in crypto? Yes. So you got 4 minutes to remind yourself why you're in crypto, right? When you mint the Astrobot NFT. Did you see Bitcoin up 10% yesterday? Right? I can tell you why Bitcoin was up 10%. If you don't know why, don't go anywhere, right? Now, where do you want to be for the next 10% move? You want to be there with us, and you want to get some cool artwork. There's a lot of weird things happening in the world, but we're not going to talk about that right this second. What we're going to talk about is in the next 3 minutes, okay? In the next 3 minutes, wait, let me get this. Okay, so I'm just getting information now. You can mint 3 for the whitelist per wallet, 10 more for the wait list, and it's unlimited for the public sale. Did you miss Bored Ape? Did you miss the whole NFT mania? You know what? Good. Because now you got a little ETH left over to get involved in an NFT project that's connected to research, right? We're going to be one of the first people to do this. We're going to be definitely going to be the first people to offer you AI plus human analytics. And in 3 months, in 3 minutes, you have a chance to become a part of the future of crypto, the future of crypto research. In other words, who are the first analysts, the first customers? the first people on the moon. We want you to be the first people on the moon. That's why we created the Astrobot. That's why we're going to let you log in for the rest of your life to tokenmetrics.com. And that's why we're going to have me in a Discord, right? Telling you the way it is, like we've never done. You know, the market update, YouTube, you know, we got to keep it clean. We got to say certain things a certain way. No. Not in Discord, right? In Discord, we're going to get to the point. So in 2 minutes, the mint is going to kick off. What else can I say? Well, here's what I can say. I started in token metrics at the bottom of a bear market when there was no hope for crypto. Now we're kind of in the abyss of the bear market, particularly in the NFT sector. And I jumped in and I stayed in. So in 1 minute, okay, in 1 minute, you're going to have your chance to jump in and stay in. Stay in, right? Hodl. What are you hodling? You're hodling belief in yourself. Yeah, we can give you stuff, but when you invest, what are you investing in? You're investing and believing in yourself, right? Believe in yourself, right? Is belief in yourself worth 0.3 ETH? It certainly is. It certainly is. Okay? It's not investment advice. It's personal advice, right? So if you're on the fence, you've probably got about 63 seconds to decide, right? If you're going to mint, mint. If you're going to mint, get on the wait list, get on the public sale, right? Because art and stocks, art and the economy are not correlated. 3 major layoff announcements this week. Art is where it's at. Okay, we're going to count down to 42 seconds. Let's see who we got here. Lawson says, I'm getting 2. Chris says, what do we do? Okay, we're going to do some transactions online here. Our producers have volunteered. Okay, Crypto P4T got on the whitelist yesterday. Being a fan of the market update pays off. Oklahoma is here in the house. Okay, adding to his premium membership. Okay, here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The mint is on. Connect your wallet. Hit it again. Absolutely. Okay, the Astrobot Society mint is on. All right, we will keep you apprised as best we can as to what is happening. Okay, do not mint one of these NFTs. And even if you don't know what to do, if you can use OpenSea, okay, you will get one in the secondary market. Okay, now let me stop sharing that because the mint is now on. I'm going to go to one more thing, and we're going to do something a little bit different because it is Saturday, and I was talking about Star Wars. So we are going to go to the Astrobot Society story. Except we're going to do the Notorious Bill edition. So this is the Astrobot Society origin story. It's the universe that you're buying into from a science fiction standpoint. From a science fiction standpoint. All right, so let's start with this. All right, so the origin of the story begins in a galaxy far away on a planet called Hordium, right? Where I'm sure they have a central bank that treats its inhabitants as bad as ours does. Okay, a luxurious planet in the Milky Way galaxy. A leader of this planet, right? His name is Jerome Powell. No, kidding. It's Unacento. But does it matter what his name is? Could it be Darth Vader? Could it be Janet something? Could it be the leader of whatever country you're in that drove your energy bills up? He's a sinister alien who wants to control the entire universe. Sound like any politician you know? He has servants collecting galactic material to harness the power of hundreds of stars, which is a nice way of saying he prints money so rich people's stock portfolio and values of housing can go up high enough that they can borrow enough money to drive up prices of what you eat every day. Now, to harvest more power efficiently, the bad guy uses artificial intelligence. And he creates the Astrobots, right? He has 10,000 Astrobots to do his bidding, right? To drive up your grocery bill, to drive up your energy bill. So, kind of like poor Astrobots, right? They don't know any better. But again, it's artificial intelligence. Now, his plan worked better than he imagined until one of the Astrobots woke up. Until they woke up and started doing the market update. No kidding. Till one of the Astrobots woke up, HeroBot. Okay. And he realized that the central bank, I mean Unicento, was harming innocent people for his own greed. Wow. Greed. Okay. Greed to take money from the rich and give it to somebody else. HeroBot would soon spread the word to the other Astrobots and proclaimed himself the leader. A little bit like George Washington leading a revolution. He decides all beings in civilization should be empowered for the benefit of the greater good, including his home planet. Like he believes in crypto. Saying you believe in freedom, saying you believe in crypto, and you don't need the cool laser beam. Love it. But maybe you don't need a laser beam. Maybe you just need crypto. Okay, so HeroBot rallies the Astrobots to mint an NFT and flee away from Unicento. As their journey goes, as they get out of there, they need a charge. Elon Musk didn't put a charging station on their way out of town. So they start losing battery power and they were forced to shut down. Luckily, they ran into some human astronauts. Okay. They ran into some actual astronauts, right? And they take the Astrobots and charge them up conveniently on a base near the moon. How can you have a crypto story without the moon? Okay, so the astronauts power up the Astrobots and the AI awakens. And what do? Well, they help people. Okay, they decide to combine forces to help people. Now, what have I said on the market update for so long? Right? For so long. A good technical analyst, a real technical analyst, isn't in it to be the king of the world. A really good technical analyst, yeah, we want to make a living. My daughter's going to medical school. But a real technical analyst, a real research company wants to help you. And Tokenmetrics was founded on the idea of empowerment. So, of course, the science fiction behind our NFT collection is going to include Astrobots working with astronauts on the moon to help who? Central banks? The top 1%? No, you. Hey, once they collected enough data and galactic material, they plan on taking out the bad guy, stripping him of his centralized power and redistributing the energy, wealth, and freedom to the universe. In other words, blow up the Death Star. right? Enough of the bullshit. We're done. We're done. Okay. We want an Astrobot. Okay. So our VIP chat group is posting things saying that they have minted one Astrobot. It's now up to these two groups, right, to see who wins. It's going to be the Astrobots, okay, versus the bad guys army, which we've called the Tokenauts. So, good guys versus bad guys. The oldest story in the world, literally. The oldest story in the world. Except you can actually mint and own one. Yeah, you could buy a Darth Vader action figure in 1977. You could buy Luke Skywalker and Han Solo. But now you can buy one that gets you research. So who do you want to win this thing? The Astrobots? You? You know, we want you to mint an Astrobot. But really, if you think about this story, you're an Astrobot. You're an Astrobot. Because you're trying to make a living. You're trying to get a Lambo. You're trying to get whatever you want to get. Right? But you got to survive. It's not going to be easy. They're not going to hand it to you. Right? Look at the bottom right-hand corner. Do those guys look friendly? Nope. So you got to work for it. What's the first step in work for it? Well, believe it in yourself. Investing in yourself. Okay? And again, here it is. Right? It's the awakening. Right? We're all going to make it. Right? I said during the bear market, don't do we're all going to make it. Now I'm telling you, with the mint on, with the wait list, the white list, and the public sale, we are all going to make it. But how do we do that? How are we all going to make it? Well, we got to fight. We got to believe like the Astrobots do. Artificial intelligence doesn't mean, oh, gee, it's sunny outside. That's nice. No. Artificial intelligence means you can work to survive and thrive. And we don't want you to just survive. We want you to thrive. Okay? So let me see if I can play that video again. Right? It's about waking up. We're actually helping the world wake up. So the Satoshi white paper was great, right? But it's going to put you to sleep at night, even though it's important. An Astrobot is like that little action figure from 1977 that can actually go up in value because it's art, and it gets you access to the alpha that you need. It doesn't really matter whether it's artificial intelligence, human analysts, or a combination, right? It's research that you're just not getting anywhere else, right? We don't need 3 million followers on YouTube. That'd be great. But what we need is customers that make money, right? Investors who make money, right? And not just make money, but make money so that their life gets better. And then they tell their friends about it. Or when their life gets better, their family's life gets better. So when I play this video again, and we say, we are all going to make it, who's the we? Is it crypto Twitter? No. Is it influencers? No. We is the Token Metrics family, is crypto family. So that is the notorious Bill version of the Astrobot Society story. I remember for Star Wars, I had to wait in line for each movie over 3 hours. Over 3 hours, we waited in line because they didn't have like Megaplex and buy your tickets early, obviously 70s and 80s. Now, all you got to do over the next 3 days is push a button. Probably more than one button, but you're not standing in line 3 hours on hot pavement, right? And the story doesn't end when you leave the movie theater. Okay. So let me check my DMs here to make sure that There's nothing necessarily that I need to know. The mint is proceeding. Let's see what kind of comments we got. Oh my God, we got 150 comments. Okay, people are minting. 2 minted. Booyah. Okay, Crypto 4 Pat is in. I don't know. I don't know who's fudding, but you got to stop. Marco Martinez with the super chat. We appreciate that. Okay, how do you check what subscription level your NFT is? Okay, well, you'll probably be able to check it when you log in. It's a good question. Our Astrobot guys will hopefully DM me an answer, and we'll have them on live minting, right? All right. So hopefully everybody is getting what they need out there. Okay. Somebody says Vladimir Putin should win. Okay. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Is this art? Yes. Right. Yes. Okay. Somebody said gas was $6. MMK 56 is reminding you that art and stocks are not correlated. They're not correlated. All right, so the mint is live. All right, so while people mint and while all that goes on, let's go into your market update. Okay, how many do I need to print if I want the highest level? Good question. So 60% of the Astrobot NFTs, let's do this with token metrics so just people can understand what's going on. 60% of the token metrics NFTs will get you into the plan that will show you our indices, right? Right, which is the coins that, our AI is picking right now. Okay. Like, for example, Litecoin. Litecoin back in 2020 was the first coin to start moving, or one of the first coins. I'm kind of hoping that's the case. Sometimes the market actually doesn't do well after Litecoin and Zcash Moon, but if you get the 100, the plan that is a couple, $100 a month, I believe. If you get the lifetime subscription to that, 60% of the Astrobots get you this plan. So you can see the rating, and then you have seen me go on and on and on about the importance of the quant resistance levels and support levels. Okay. So this allows you to get 60% of the Astrobots allow you to get access to the functionality that you have seen me use on the stream. Okay. Now, in Litecoin, there's resistance at 62. And then there's this epic base between 62 and 27 where this has been thrashing around. This actually looks like XRP. It would be like an Astrobot dream to have Litecoin lead a move on the way out. Okay. You might get a dip in ETH. Remember, in order to mint an NFT, you got to have ETH in your wallet. Okay. Okay. Someone says, hey, Bill, is art and stocks correlated? No, they are not. One of the guys that, was like a point man for the Astrobot project wrote a 5-page paper for Token Metrics research. Okay. That was, had references from other research that said when risk assets go down, or if risk assets go down, art holds its value. Art holds its value. Right? Now, that's talking about, blue chip art. It's not talking about bunny NFTs. I get it. But we have art, right? Because I've got the background on the artist that I'll share with you on the air that's backed by research. So there's art and research. And then if something happens and you're like, well, what could happen? Well, I don't know. Look at this cheery story. Illinois set to eliminate cash bail for violent offenders. Does this make you want to buy the dollar? Listen to this. 12 non-detainable offenses. Second-degree murder. Arson, no bail. That means you get arrested and you walk right out of the jail. No bail. No money that you have to put down in order to ensure that you show up in court. Kidnapping, robbery, intimidation, threatening a public official. This is Chicago, people. This is not the third world. It's Chicago. Chicago is the third world, and everyone's buying the dollar. Fascinating. Why is Bitcoin up 10%? Let's talk about that. Okay, Zero Hedge. 3 major layoff announcements in the past 3 hours. Okay. You know what to do. Ford Motor Company, Credit Suisse. What happens if some of these companies who are worried about higher rates, what happens if higher rates start cracking housing? Okay, Andre is saying, I struggle with the mint. Can I do it from my cell phone? Okay, other people are asking, if I'm in the basic plan after the mint, do I stay with the same plan for lifetime? So the way that would work is if you got a basic plan, you could have the basic plan for lifetime, right? And say you were a monthly subscriber to a higher plan, well, obviously you could continue to subscribe to that, right? But that's a monthly payment. So if you want extra services and the premium groups, you stay with that. So if I was a premium or VIP holder who was paying monthly, I would obviously continue to pay monthly. But if I minted a bunch of basic plans, why not? Okay. It's backed by research and it's art. Like, that's the thing about the Astrobots that have really undersold, right? It's the art. Okay. So let me go into and let me see if I can find the notes that we made about the artist background. So the artist is Dino Belli, right? He started in art when he was 9 or 10 years old. He was using a VHS video camera. I don't know if anybody's ever seen one of those. They're about this big, right? They had cassettes that go inside, right? He was doing stop motion films of his, I don't know, maybe his Star Wars action figures. Okay, right? The process was so archaic. This camera was so ridiculous to try to get a couple seconds of footage of his G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip that he says, you know, the footage was choppy, and even though it was clunky to do it, you know, he thought it was magic that he could, once he saw his G.I. Joe come to life, he was hooked. So he's like, wow, this process is hard. But once he saw the footage, once he saw the art that he made, okay, he's still got the stop motion videos that he made as a kid, making his G.I. Joe come to life. Okay. Now, enter the Beatles, right? The Beatles inspired him, right? And he became he embarked on a decades-long obsession with music. So let me ask you something. He got into, you know, stop motion filming G.I. Joe dolls. And then he became an audio artist or an audio art fan. Like, has anybody ever asked yourself, like, who's the artist of your NFT plan? Like, what kind of artist is he? Right? You know, he opened up, I believe, like a little booth in a stadium, right? And went on to share a stage, right, with a top 40 artist, right? And he was featured in multiple films and stories. All the while, he was continuing to work on sculptures, stop motion, photography, painting, and 3D art. In other words, the guy was committed. He was doing music and art at the same time. Okay. Of all mediums, 3D art was probably the one I had no expectations of becoming a professional. Now, anybody out there who's over the age of 40 or anybody out there who's been through enough life to know whether you're 40 or under 40, doesn't matter. Sometimes life can surprise you. You think you're going to be one thing and you wind up another, right? He created an NFT collection that sold out in April of 2022. Okay. His floor price of that collection is now 3 times the mint price. And he's been hired by multiple projects. One of them owned by a platinum hip hop artist. Okay. Who do you want as your artist? Right? A guy who's hungry, who's up and coming, a guy who's been an artist his whole life, right? That's what I think makes the art not correlated with stocks, not correlated with what's going on in law enforcement in Chicago, with the dollar, with the economy. Okay. Okay, so we have all kinds of fun stuff here. Food shortages, the royal family, which I'm definitely done talking about, right? And then, we have a financial war going on between Russia, China, and America. We have seen sanctions fail. What is the future of money? What is the future of tech? Well, let's talk about it. Let's go into a market update briefly. Okay. All right. Worldly Traveler said, I just participated in the Astrobot mint. All right. Excellent. Somebody saying crypto gamer Michael Saylor just files for a $500 million loan to buy more Bitcoin. It's amazing. It's amazing how with Bitcoin, right? Like, it's incredible. Like, when you look at the chart, right? We had this marked as a part of our alpha group, or our alpha group. Yeah, it's the alpha group that we've had on YouTube for over a year, the market update, right? This was the Bitcoin give up trade.
Not sharing screen.
All right. I think our producer wants to jump in. Okay. Let me just share Bitcoin first. Here's everyone giving up, right? And when do you want to buy? When everyone gives up. And then the market turns around and explodes, right? The give up trade is here. The market explosion is here. All right. Now, guys on the back end, do we want to kick into how to mint on mobile and otherwise? You guys want to break in with that?
Yeah, we can.
All right, let's give them a couple more minutes to get that together, and let's go to some charts. Right? Anybody who hasn't seen the market update, who knows? You might be new. Let's go through some of the best quant levels that we have. So with Bitcoin, 20,500 was resistance. 21,781 is a key level. ETH, right? Now, the good news is you're able to put cheap ETH into an Astrobot, right? 16,500 is a key level. I'm sorry. 16,500 will be a key level for ETH one day. 1656 is key. 1752 is more key. My guess is there's going to be some resistance at 1752. It is the weekend. A lot of times you see these thrusts through and then it comes off, right? So we're probably not going to see a lot of movement in the United States, at least in the South. I bet everybody is watching either Texas against Alabama or minting an Astrobot. Okay, Litecoin. Can Litecoin take out a quant resistance point at 62? That's going to be a real serious key level, probably for the whole market. Now, again, on the subject of the give up trade, helium. Okay, so everybody gives up in helium, all the forced selling. Remember, 99% of the volume on OpenSea is gone. You're buying an NFT in outer space where like it's a void. There's nothing out there. Right. And you're just picking one up. Right. And everyone's like, oh, wow, what's he doing? Oh, he's buying an NFT backed by research. Okay. Cosmos. Just a reminder, this is like Luna in reverse. Luna, the token metrics fell out of bed and got you out of Luna. In Cosmos, which went to 16. The token metrics grade mooned and went to 80 and stayed there most of the time when Cosmos was at 9. And then Cosmos turned around and trended higher to 16. Why? Because interoperability and Web3 is here. Now, speaking of Web3, continuing to pound the table on this, right? We have reminiscence of a stock operator, Jesse Livermore, right? We have an accumulation cone, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, just like in ETH, right? Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. What is going to happen when people wake up one day and realize that the US dollar, it may be better than other currencies now, but maybe it's kind of overrated. And the Fed definitely has to stop tightening, right? They're like, oh, yeah, rates are going to 4%. Okay, yeah, all right. Right until there's one big default in the junk bond market, right? Or some big company announces mass layoffs, right? You know, the Fed, first they printed and made rich people wealthy. And now in an attempt to stop that, they're tightening and crushing the Astrobots, right? And it's time for the Astrobots to rise up. Now, what happens when the Fed has to slow down? Well, that's got to mean ETH's going to move. It's got to, right? It's not investment advice, but, you know, if this follows the Livermore formation, this guy was a famous trader. His diary was the first TA textbook. You know, ETH at 3,500, in my mind, is not unrealistic. This thing turns around and dumps, and I eat humble pie, fine. But if I miss like the equivalent of the Bitcoin halving or 3 halvings, I can't miss that, right? So ETH and ETH-based assets, right? If ETH resets its range much higher, then ETH and ETH-based assets like NFTs, they're on sale because everyone's paying attention to something else. Okay, total 2. Now, one of the things I haven't talked much about, I've talked about this, 5-wave pattern where, total crypto market cap minus Bitcoin has hit support and is probably ready to take off. And the one thing that I haven't talked about, which I kind of got reminded when I went through, the Notorious Bill version of the Astrobot story, is what happens if all of Web3 decides to take off? Like, I was kind of wondering what happens if people are so bearish on stocks, right? So bearish on everything that all of Web3 follows ETH. Like I've been saying, oh, ETH could be a 1-coin market. But what if Web3 takes off and you're minting or buying ETH near a major low point? Okay, so I believe the guys on the back end are ready to walk you through either how to mint or minting themselves. I think they're going to try to do it both on a computer and mobile. Gentlemen, are you out there?
Hello, everyone. This video will teach you how to mint your Astrobot. This is a fairly simple process, but we at Tokenmetrics want to walk you through it step by step. So the first thing you're going to do is go to metamask.io and you're going to download this extension. So I'm going to click on download here. And then it's going to take me to this page. I'm going to add it to my browser. And then it's going to take me to this page. And then I'm going to click get started. And I'm going to, now if you already have a wallet, you can import your wallet to MetaMask by using your seed phrase here. So for those of you who are whitelisted, you could do this option. Now, if you don't have any wallet at all that's non-custodial, so you're going to create a new wallet here. So I'm going to go through this step. So I'm going to click create a wallet here. And I'm going to enter a password. And then I'm going to agree. And I'm going to click create here. And then I'm going to go here and get the seed phrase. Now, be very careful about the seed phrase because you don't want to share this with anybody. This will give anybody access to your funds if they know your seed phrase. So don't save this on the computer. Don't screenshot this. Write this down and store this in a safe place. Okay? So you don't want to share this with anybody since this would give them access to your funds. So as soon as you are done writing this down, we're going to go to the next step, which is verifying your seed phrase. So I'm going to now click on the next button here. And now I'm going to go through the same process of how I wrote it down. So I'm going to do it in that order here. And after that's done, I'm going to click confirm here and voila, our wallet has been created. So now, since this is a new wallet, we're going to have to buy Ethereum because Astrobot is going to be tradable with Ethereum. So we're going to need to buy some Ethereum here. Now, keep this in mind. I know a lot of you, like to buy from an exchange. If you're going to buy from an exchange, it's going to take 3 to 5 business days to transfer over. So if knowing the amount of time it is to mint an Astrobot, you want to make sure you get it in time. So I would be able to get the Ethereum today by going to MoonPay here. So I'm going to click here on MoonPay, and it's going to take me to this new page here. And then, you could verify your email and all that stuff. And you're going to need to have this certain amount of Ethereum. So if you're whitelisted, you're going to need to have 0.35 and have enough to cover gas. So to be safe, I would have 0.40. Right? If you are whitelisted, if you're on the wait list, I would put 0.45 since it costs 0.40. And if you're on the public sale, I would hit 0.50, right? So since on the wait list, I would put 0.40 here. Okay. And then I'm going to hit continue here to purchase the Ethereum. And then you enter your card information, all that stuff. And then it would deliver it to specifically to the address that you created. And you're going to hit agree here, and then you're going to hit pay here. And then after when you do that, when the Ethereum it's going to be verifying that you paid, and it's going to send the Ethereum to a wallet. As soon as that's done, you'll be able to mint your Astrobot NFT. Where are you going to go to mint? None other than the Astrobot Society website, which will be astrobot.tokenmetrics.com. And then now it's going to take you to this page here. You're going to click on the mint here. And then this is where you're going to be able to mint. It's not available right now because as I'm recording this video, it's not available to mint yet. It will be available to mint for those whitelisted on September 10th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So as soon as that becomes available, you'll be able to mint it here. Your NFT, it's going to be available for you to see on OpenSea. So you're going to go to here, OpenSea.io, okay, and then you're going to click on your profile, connect to your MetaMask. And as soon as it's connected, it's going to show you your Astrobot NFT. You'll be able to sell the current Astrobot you have to the secondary market to anybody who wants to buy it. You would also be able to buy someone else's Astrobot. Let's say it has a different subscription and you wanted to have that subscription. You can buy it directly on OpenSea. So that is the tutorial. And I thank you for tuning in and you have a great day.
All right.
Okay, so
thank you, producers. Appreciate you guys. Oh, there he is.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm Daniel. So I was the one who created that tutorial for you guys, and then I'm going to show you how to mint live. I'm going to do a minting live. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to share with you the website so you can go and mint it yourself. I'm also going to share with you guys, so just be sure to check it in the chat, the link for the OpenSea. So there's also, you can check on OpenSea what, how it's being done in the secondary market. Okay, and then I'm going to also share with you the Ether scan so you can see how many are transacted. We have over 1,500 that have already purchased the Astrobot NFT. So those are the 3 links there. So keep those in mind. I'm going to be going through that through this live stream. So I'm going to first share my screen with you guys, and we're going to go to the mint page. Okay, so as you can see right here, this is Mint Your Astrobot. So I'm going to click on Mint Your Astrobot here. Okay, and then it's going to take me to this mint page here. So now I'm going to need to connect my wallet. So I'm going to click connect. Okay, and then it's going to have me connect to the wallet. So I'm going to click on MetaMask. So then when I click on MetaMask, let me bring up the MetaMask real quick. Okay, so I'm going to click on it. I don't know if you could see it exactly, but it should, maybe let me do it from, let me share my screen as a whole so you could see it better, because probably, yeah, so hold on one sec while I stop the share. Let me try it again, because it looks like it's not showing the MetaMask unless I share the whole screen. So actually, no, I don't want to share the whole screen. So hold on one sec. Okay, so we're on this mint page here, and you're going to click on how many you want. So I'm just going to mint 1 right now so I could show you how. So when you hit mint, it's going to take you to your MetaMask, and your MetaMask should pop up. I don't know why it's not showing here, but if I click on my MetaMask here on the window, let me see if you could see this. Hold on one sec. Looks like my MetaMask is not popping up. It should, your MetaMask, since it's an extension, it should pop up here, and then it'll say confirm the transaction. So it looks like it's not showing on screen. So I'm going to have to share my whole screen so I could share with you guys. So let me share my whole screen, and then it's going to be kind of strange, but here, let me just share my whole entire screen so you can see. Okay, and then okay, so here we are right here, right? So I'm going to click on the minting. So then I'm going to click on my MetaMask here, and then you're going to be able to see it's going to ask for a confirmation after I've connected, and then I'll say this is how much it's going to cost, and this is the gas. It's $4.57. So I'm going to click confirm now. Okay, and then so after when I click confirm, it's going to be pending in the transaction queue for the ETH miners to approve the transaction. So let me click on confirm real quick. Okay, and then what's going to show is it's going to be pending, right? So then I could click on this and then click on view on explore, right? And then it's going to show me that this is pending right now. So as soon as this is done, this will show up on the in your wallet. So as soon as this is done, we're going to wait for this to be done, and then as soon as that's done, it will be completed. Yep, it is completed now. So I have this one. I have minted 1,548 Astrobot ID. Okay, and then you could also click on. So this is where all the Astrobots currently are right now. We have 1,552 Astrobots minted so far, as you can see right here. Okay, so then what you can do is you can connect to your OpenSea. So if you can go to your OpenSea, OpenSea.io, right? And then you can see all the current Astrobots here. You could refresh it to see, like, you know, what's going on in the resale right now. So I guess
Right. So is the page Astrobot Society by Token Metrics? Because I know there's more than
yeah,
one page.
yeah, this should. I believe this is it. Yeah, so this should be it. It just needs to. I think OpenSea takes a while to refresh its data. So, you know, we'll send it in the chat here so you guys can look at it. So, you know, and if you go to your profile, it should show up now. You know, after you connect to your OpenSea and stuff. You know, if you have the MetaMask. So see right here. So now I have this here, right? So I click on this. It's not going to be revealed until several days. So this is going to be the default you're going to see here, right? And then and stuff like that. So it shows here that I minted it and all that stuff. So we're going to wait until next week, until after the reveal. And then you could, if you wanted to sell, you could always sell, or you could wait until after the reveal, and then you could buy the plan that you want to buy after the reveal date. So you can't buy, you don't know what plan you are on right now. It's all random. All right. So now I'm going to show you how to mint by contract. So
all right, Daniel, they're requesting that you try to zoom in as much as you can. You may have to, you know, have one window on the screen be as big as possible. I know.
Okay. So here, let me share just the window now, since I already, let's see. Oh yeah. Let me,
the Melon app window.
Yeah. So let me stop that. Okay. All right. So let me share again. Okay. So I'm going to share again the screen. All right. So let's see. We're going, let's see which one here. Okay. So this one. Okay. So this is the one I have right now. Right. So now I'm going to go to mint by contract here. So the contract, so I'm going to paste this in the comments. So you'll see it right now. So what you're going to do is you're going to go here and you're going to, if you want to mint by contract, so that way, let's say you wanted to connect, you could do it by the, let's say, do it through the application like Coinbase NFT and then do the browser feature, but I can't share that on screen. So I'm just going to mint by contract. So I'm going to click here on contract here. And so contract, this is where you're going to be able to mint directly, an alternative way to mint. So
now, can you do this on your phone?
You should be able to do this on your phone too. So, and then you're going to click on write contract here. And then when you write contract, it's going to, okay, I'm going to have to write as a proxy. So if I click write as a proxy here, and then I'm going to go down here to connect to Web3. All right. So when you connect to Web3 here, now you can do MetaMask, you can do this. I want to do it directly from Wallet Connect, and that way I could do it from the mobile. So I'm going to click here, and then if you have the QR code set up, you can do it by QR code. So now I'm going to go and use the QR code from my app. So let's say I go to, since I use Trust Wallet or whatever wallet you use, and then so let me go to Trust Wallet, okay, and then I'm going to go to for Trust Wallet, I'm going to click on settings in the bottom right, and I'm going to click on scan QR code. All right, so now I'm going to bring that up to here, and then it's going to connect to my Trust Wallet right now. So now it's going to bring me up to my, I can't really share the screen right now. So as soon as let me try it again, Wallet Connect. Okay, so new connection here. It says connecting may take a few seconds. So hold on one second. It looks like it's not being updated. Okay, yeah. So it looks like it's not working right now. So we'll come back to this right now. But basically, that's how if you would do it from this, and then let's say you wanted to mint instead of the website, you want to mint by contract. So then you would enter in the total you wanted to mint and go from here. So but I guess there's some issues right now with this. So we're going to go back to this later.
All right. So we appreciate that, Daniel. So just a few words. If you have had trouble minting, there is a slight technical difficulty that they are working on. I'm glad Daniel was able to mint on the air. So they're working on any technical difficulties. Okay, so let's wrap up. Let's wrap up today. The Astrobot is a shot at getting art. I know people are asking, when is the reveal? The reveal is 48 hours after the completion of the sale. What plan did you get? Well, you'll know when the reveal comes out, right? I'm sure they'll make it clear via OpenSea which plan you can log in with. All right. So token metrics, the sale will continue, right? The whitelist goes on until 4 p.m. Eastern. After that is the wait list, followed by the public sale starting at 8 p.m. Eastern. So, if you're in Europe and don't want to stay up late, get yourself your Astrobot early, right? Anybody who's watching Texas versus Alabama, okay, I'm going to be biased. I'm going to say hook 'em horns. Hopefully we don't get embarrassed. All right. And when you're done watching the football game, let's get in and let's mint an Astrobot. We'll see how the sales are going. Feel free to respond to any of my tweets, right? And remember, at Astrobot Society and their Discord, we'll be keeping you updated throughout the day. So if you haven't followed Astrobot Society on Twitter, do it. If you haven't gotten into their Discord, do it. Do it. Okay. We're going to do the best we can all throughout next week, right? We're going to stay live definitely Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, right? As the public sale continues. So we will be here with a traditional market update. We will continue to help our friends both in the Discord and on YouTube, right? So stay with Token Metrics and stay with us. All right. So we're glad people are able to mint. If you had problems, keep trying. It looks like we're on track. This is your host, Bill Noble. On behalf of our Astrobot team, we will see you soon.